Hello, good evening everybody and welcome to Golden Emperium Season 6, Day 4. We are your casters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hopefully all
Oh,
is
early clash.
having a wonderful day. As you can see, Pegasus is pushing in slowly
Mm-hmm.
at the castle of... What's the...
Constance.
No, the name of the castle. Oh no,
Sorry.
Sorry. I remember the other name. I remember the other name.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, this is the team up.
Alright. As they are slowly pushing in right now, let's take a look at the defense of Constance. And last week, actually. What? Oh, okay. Different emblem. Okay.
Okay.
Last week, RKM.King,
Yeah.
Constance had a lot of close calls, basically.
True.
So will it be the same case today? Will Pegasus and Tikbalangs be able to capture the castle, or will Constance hold their ground and go for that heist next week?
Yep. Yeah, basically today is
Or
a
rather, yeah,
crucial day
mhm, very
for both
crucial day.
guilds.
And of course, when the heist mechanic is up, more things will be at stake, basically.
Mm-hmm. True.
Since if one guild wins next week, if the heist mechanic is triggered, basically no one will be able to win the prizes after that, or you can't claim the golden Imperium reward. Basically,
Yeah.
the golden Imperium reward will be lost if the heist is successful. And as you can see, Pegasus is pushing in. They lost a lot of members already. And
Mm-hmm.
Constance is holding really well. But similar to last week, we see some charge attacks on the back line here of Constance. And they are just holding their ground. They lost a few members as well. And
Yeah.
RKM.King, we haven't seen a successful heist yet, ever, in a Golden Imperium.
Yeah, in the history of Golden Imperium, again, as what you mentioned, there haven't been a successful attempt. Because that's basically, let's say, very hard to accomplish since the defending guilds actually are more, let's say, attentive and ready. Because that's basically their efforts for the past, let's say, 4 sessions. So the last day is really the hardest to conquer. But then again, there's always a first time. So we're not discounting anything, or we are not taking away from Pegasus and Tikbalang. It's just that it's harder to expect what you call this, a heist, especially if the defenses have been proven to be very effective.
Mm-hmm. And Soul Destroyers will go out.
Ultra GX.
Okay,
Yep.
so some skirmishes outside the Emperor right now. In battles, there is that Guillotine Fist to finish off that Pegasus member. As Constance is slowly going back to the defense.
Yeah, for let's say last session, I think the Lord Knights of Pegasus have been kind of successful in taking advantage of the defenses of Constance. But then again, 1 or 2 LKs basically not enough to take over this castle. But then again, there is still a chance that they can multiply those Lord Knights rather. Just that maybe the availability of gears or cards or whatever, maybe stopping them from doing so.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you need a pretty expensive piece of gear
yeah,
to be strong
yeah,
as
but then
Lord
again,
Knight.
they have multiple chances and multiple you know tests that they can experiment on, let's say, multiple gears that can be as effective. But let's see if they can come up with, a carbon copy of that kind of LK for, let's say, for tonight or for the next possible heist. So yeah, because that's been the, let's say, the only threat that Causes has been experiencing for the past several sessions. Those one or two Lord Knights that has been punishing their backlines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see what kind of adjustments both guilds or both alliances have made for tonight.
I think we've seen more Suras, as should they say, not Sura, but champions
Champions.
nowadays. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe to address that
No,
issue itself.
the Lord Knight can be easily taken out, or not really easily, but that high burst of damage, some Lord Knights wouldn't expect that.
Mm-hmm.
As Pegasus is slowly pushing in.
But the backlines are down.
Well, backlines, they've been hit with magic spells, basically the backlines of Constance. But we see no Lord Knights at the backline currently of Constance right now. But based on the number of people that were walking earlier from Constance, Pegasus was able to eliminate quite a number of people before going down themselves earlier on.
This has been what Pegasus has been successful for the past several sessions, wherein they're just basically sending people out, especially those members of Constance that has not been part of the, let's say, the main guild. That's only the castle, so they don't have the access to that flag warp. So yeah, so we have that. We've been seeing that from Pegasus since, let's say, the second or the third session. So they keep on attacking and forcing people out, and at some point they actually decided to basically protect the entrance in order to block the forces coming from the Constance Alliance.
And I do think emergency calls are still up for both alliances. I'm not sure if Pegasus used theirs. But so far, I think Constance maybe used theirs as well. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
also, yeah, the introduction of Fatik Balang in this event actually kind of put, let's say, an extra wrinkle on how the Pegasus Alliance have been regrouping. Because in the first, I think, two sessions, they are having a hard time managing only one emergency call versus multiple emergency calls coming from the Constance Alliance.
Well,
So
yeah,
yeah.
two or three different guilds basically from Constance. But yeah, yeah, if you need multiple equals, basically,
Mhm.
that is the way to go currently.
Because sometimes it doesn't matter if they are only for support or utility. It's just that you really have to find a way to bring your members in.
Mm-hmm. So Pegasus is preparing for an attack right now.
Mhm.
These are Magnus Exorcism was casted on the floor right here. Of course, if someone goes out, they will get damage if they're not careful. As Pegasus will try once again and push. They have the wall of log on the floor. They're casting flip tatami,
Mhm.
of course, to prevent the long range damage from hitting them. Basically,
Yeah, basically Numa
Thunders.
variation.
Yep, gravitational fields, Lord of Vermilion, but they have that lamp protector on the floor, so some of them might not get affected by those AoE skills. As you can see, we see some Desperados as well, bowling bash on the stack here of Pegasus. But significant number is still alive, and I think they used their emergency call right now.
Mhm.
So they are preparing, or they are planning for that push right now if they can actually eliminate the backlines here of Constance. They will be able to penetrate the defenses.
Okay, and LK trying to, enter the backline.
And now
Someone's
the Numa's
that's-
gone.
yeah.
And
I think he's in.
Yeah, that might have looked like somewhat of not a good attempt coming from Pegasus right here. As some of the members got eliminated quickly as they entered that portal.
Mm-hmm.
So it would probably be best to have a few members go in first, or the tanky ones go in first. And maybe cast some utility before going in as a group.
I guess Constance was able to find their damage because the tank, the Lord, was eliminated quickly as he attempted to jump towards the backline. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sonic Blow.
Sonic Blow by Osiris. Fits the character, fits the MVP well.
True, true.
Yeah. Well, if you get hit by a Osiris Sonic Blow,
Yeah. Especially with the current settings for MVP University, James.
and if you don't have enough resistances, or rather,
Yeah.
if that Osiris gets close,
Options, yeah.
if that Osiris gets close, that will be pretty hard to deal with.
It seems like Congress was able to, create a barrier between their backlines and let's say the jumping Lord Knights. So I don't think the farthest that the LK reached was actually the backlines, but then again he immediately died right after. So maybe I wasn't sure if it wasn't a solo strike or there's just that the amounts of damage received from multiple single target skills.
Yeah,
Basically
and
eliminated fast.
you see this Lord Knight is surviving, just spamming that bowling bash on the stack here of Pegasus. And Tarot
Silence.
card of Fate, of course, if that death card hits. You just need one damage, just one. Just one damage and you're down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how high your max HP is because basically,
Especially because GTB is disabled in Warfare MTE.
yeah.
You can't survive from the tarot card.
Yeah. Constance has their very own set of lore names as well. So it's not solely Pegasus's trump card. So this time around, there are a lot of items that can be utilized now. Especially from the previous egg. That Scarlet Hero Mantua has been very abundant in supply, so to speak. So yeah. So one of the very say strong, reliable items that you can wear. Because basically you can wear that starting level 1. So yeah. And that's
Yeah,
basically
and,
being sold for like 10M. so, so yeah. I expect the Lords to have ridiculous bowling bash damage.
And you can see some transformed players right now, RKM.King.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna talk about transformed, like the MVP, the Moonlight, there is I just want to share that there is one monster that I really hate in MVP Versary, as I tried it out last week.
Oh, what is
Of course, that Jupiter Thunder. I hate it. I hate getting hit by that Jupiter Thunder disc. Mistes.
it? Jupiter then tele outright.
If you get hit by a Jupiter Thunder in the 4th anniversary MVP event,
Yeah.
there's a high chance that you will not survive.
Yeah.
Even if you are geared.
Yeah, if you're not prepared, I think you'll easily get caught off guard. So
It's
I-
instant
I-
cast time as well. So
yeah, I ate several of those Jupiter Thunders because I've been avoiding wearing wind property armor because there's not much threat. But then again, when you encounter Mistress and she casted at a JT, then immediately tele out. You basically send home.
Yeah,
Reset. Reset
reset.
run.
Yeah, reset. Go back to your storage and get more consumables for you to use.
True. So yeah, also a lot of players are utilizing the advantages of transformation. Because let's say that bowling bash, I think one of the worst animations in the game. So in order to bypass that, some players opt to uh, transform.
Mm-hmm. It's not just about the attack speed that reduces your animation. It's also
Yeah.
the model character
Mm-hmm.
model basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, while they are preparing right now, let's take a look at the entrance. What is happening? Oh, okay. So we see balance
Mm-hmm.
right here currently in the entrance. Some of them aren't able to get in, so I think they are dealing with some players outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Pegasus is going to push.
Mm-hmm. I think they're happy with their entrance hogging. So
Gravitational field on the floor, Storm Gust. We see some Lord of Vermilions as well. And yeah, as you can see, there are fireballs hitting the
oh,
stack here of Constance. Safety wall, so no land protector. Backline of Constance have been eliminated here. There's one guy charge attack, of course, that guillotine fist to have that burst damage against that Lord Knight. Falcon assaults, bowling bashes, Numas on the floor as well. Safety walls, a lot of safety walls. Of course, you don't want to get hit by those bowling bashes or any other melee skills. An emergency call has been casted, I think, by Pegasus outside. Alright, and they quickly went in. I'm not sure if Ponzas is going to be using their emergency call. Might be a good idea to do so. But we see one guy using that mental strength, honestly. Bowling bashes. Constance is slowly falling back as Pegasus is attacking the stack here of
wait,
Constance.
equal.
And
Yeah.
there's an emergency call. Yes, emergency call casted by Constance. But not a lot of people from Pegasus are alive right now. Another emergency call got casted. And yeah, that makes them reset basically. But it was a good attempt coming from Pegasus. But they're still alive.
Yeah, there's still one person, James.
There's still
I'm trying
one
to
Lord
eliminate
Knight.
as many as possible.
Mhm.
So it could be troublesome for Constance if they don't eliminate this Lord Knight fast because they basically utilized their emergency calls already.
Mhm. And now, Ikbalangs are gonna have a go.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the defenses of Constance are already set up, so it's not really a good idea to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good attempt coming from Pegasus and Tikbalangs, but unfortunately, Constance was prepared to take them head on. They have their emergency calls ready as well. And
But I
yeah,
think the attack is not yet done, James.
most likely.
Yeah. Because this is basically the window that Pegasus can utilize. So no equals for
Yep.
both the alliances.
Yep, no emergency calls. So I think what Pegasus needs to do here is one is to guard the flag warp, guard the entrances. If they are able to push through, that will be really difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they will utilize their Lord Knights again and to send maybe one or two of them to basically send people out, even if it's just a few people only. Mental strength.
Mental strength getting casted again. Probably used to soak up damage right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me check the exact description of mental strength because
It just increases your def and MDef. Right.
mm.
Mm.
At the
So,
very least it reduces all incoming damage. So it's not just scaling defenses. It
Yeah.
also has a flat
I
reduction.
mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, if let's say one person is wearing an ice pick or Thanatos
Mhm.
card, or even just an incantation samurai, it will penetrate through the defenses.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
But not a
So
lot
that,
of people are wearing those. So
nah, I think a lot of people are not
starting to
really
wear
wearing,
those.
but no, no, they have that since they are wearing orc hero helms.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, those orc hero helms provide Thanatos
Oh,
effect if you have all of the cards. So maybe not everyone has it, but maybe a few of them. So yeah, there's that now. So
and there's still
yeah,
one
it's hard to ask for.
Bulbasaur. There's an Edka. Let's see what this Edka does. Where's that Edka? Okay. Casted Mystical Amplification earlier.
Oh,
Charge attack.
that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we won't be able to see much of that
Mhm.
Edka.
Yeah, wrong opponent.
If
Yeah.
it was a different opponent, it would have probably been better. But
Yeah.
because
Ooh,
it was a
so
Lord
destroyer.
Knight, yeah.
Yeah, mismatch. Yeah, only those Soul Destroyer assassins can, you know, burst those Lord Knights. But then again, they cannot take damage as well. So basically, full glass cannon build just to take down prime targets. Yeah, these high wizards are actually,
Mm-hmm.
wearing cast time gears, I think. But it's hard to reach of obviously no
Yeah, and
cast
the Jupiter
using
Thunders
stats.
are missing.
Really, elemental.
Hello, hello.
Miss.
It's a miss. It's a Jupiter Thunder is missing.
How?
My question exactly.
Mhm. So
Alright.
so probably it's not. So probably it's not elemental redux. So based on
Probably a change of element itself.
no no
But you will
it
still get hit. But you will still get hit,
yeah,
most likely. But it's not a miss. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Maybe medium size reduction. So based on the War of Imperium specs, I think it was elemental and demi-human reductions are capped at 90. But other reductions I think can still reach 100%. So could be.
Could be. We'll know for sure later on.
Yeah, they can correct us anyway in the comment section. But again, that's kind of unheard of for the past
Mm-hmm.
several sessions.
Yep, and speaking of the comment section, we have a comment right here. How is life? Watching from his phone, fully paid. Alright. Shout out to our viewers right here. Thank you all for
Sana
tuning
all,
in.
sana all fully paid.
Uh, hopefully, you all having a wonderful night.
Yeah. So another, I can't say this is stalemate, but then again, this has been the status quo for like for the several sessions that we have. So, but this time around, I think as early as 18 minutes in the session, Pegasus shown that they can actually push that deep in this
Mhm.
constant defense. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
not much attacks have been given by
Mhm.
Pegasus right here. Again, they couldn't regroup properly because of Constance. Constance is just constantly harassing them outside Emperor. Some stragglers just going for those small skirmishes, the small those small picks. So if they don't have their members with the limited number that they have, they will have a difficult time entering this Emperor. They need all the members they have.
Another sword fight outside. That is the problem with this Lord Knights. They can basically do this non-stop.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, one way for you to counter whatever they're doing is to one,
Do it.
if they're wearing an element, find the right element to deal with them.
Hmm.
Uh, the spells would be good, of course.
Yes, it.
Yeah, dispelling whatever buffs they have, and yeah, probably stacking up that damage.
Hmm.
Not sure if a guillotine fist can help you out, but it can burst. So some Lord Knight players won't expect that high burst of damage in a single situation.
Yeah. At the very least, your teammates can help you
Mhm.
reduce their HP. So
Mhm.
when the guilty fist arrives, so they can basically, one shot whatever's left.
Mhm. Yeah, just I remember what I did before. There was always I wasn't the only champion in your party. Basically, there were three champions in my party. Then
Hmm.
basically, if we look at a target, we would call out a specific target, then cast Guillotine Fist at the same time.
Hmm.
So that's one way to like surely kill a tanky player.
True, true. Because it's been proven time and time again that these Lord Knights can soak up, tremendous amounts of damage, and they can deal it back towards their attackers as well.
Mhm.
So I think another emergency call has been utilized by Pegasus.
I think so too. But the defenses of Constance are not faltering. They are just holding on their ground. You can see some of the Constance members are outside bowling bashes and tool destroyers as well.
Hmm.
And like what you mentioned earlier, this night is crucial for both teams or for both alliances. For
Hmm.
the attacking side, the Pegasus and Tikbalangs, they need this castle for them to be able to still get those Golden Emperium rewards.
True, true.
For Constance, this is already their fourth time defending. So they just need to defend probably two more times after this one if they're successful. Or last one if they're successful tonight.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So basically, last chance for a Golden Imperium, let's say rewards
Mm-hmm.
for Pegasus or Golden Imperium Dream,
Mm-hmm.
because they basically have to defend it for five straight times as well. But yeah, since Cosas has been here for the past say 3 sessions, so securing this tonight will give them, you know, one single day of defense to basically enjoy the rewards of the Golden Imperium season 6. So yeah, 3,500 SGD and MVP cards plus some other consumables and utilities.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, still very valuable. So yeah,
A lot of valuable things that players don't want to miss out on.
True, true. It's basically people have been recruiting people to play. So this is just 9970, and there
Okay.
have
been several XP boosts.
All right.
That has been
I was gonna ask RKM.King what happened to your microphone.
what?
No, it's okay now. It's okay.
okay. I thought
Yeah, your voice it became a little muffled earlier.
okay, okay. Anyway, as what I mentioned, those rewards are actually, you know, sought after by returning players and new players alike. So great, way to welcome them to our server.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of who wins, so yeah, we welcome everyone. For those who are watching and wants to, play with us, just download the game through our website,
Mm-hmm.
ro.gnj.asia. So yeah. So this event is basically 1970, as what I mentioned before.
Yep, and it happens only once a week, every
Mm.
Mondays at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So without Golden Imperium Season 6, the War of Imperium Training Edition is still up. So if you want to participate, if you want to just go for War of Imperium, basically, as a 1970 character. I think a lot of people are still playing, even if there's no event. But some of them might not be that committed. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of spending resources, obviously, the consumables and alike. So yeah, people will definitely be a lot more, let's say, as what you mentioned, not as committed if if there's no Golden Imperium season. But then again, for those who want to enjoy it, tea is always available during Mondays.
And of course, if you want to go for, the big guys, War of Imperium 1 and War of Imperium 2, especially War of Imperium 2 is still very much active. And you will need a lot of consumables for third job fights.
But sometimes you don't have to, James, since if you got one-shotted, you're saving up resources that way.
All depends on your character, depends on your build, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Because this time around, we don't have the 100% DHR resistance. So it's a completely different story this time around due to this season 6 of Golden Imperium. So with the changes regarding resistance.
Yeah, with how things are reworked. Of course, third job battles aren't going to be the same as well. Hard attacks, high speed cart ram, bowling bashes, sonic blow. Of course, that Kaite is going to be a pain to deal with.
Maybe that's the reason why the JT missed.
I'm not sure. Most likely, no. We didn't see a Soul Link earlier. Emergency calls got casted by Constant. Emergency calls because there were two of them.
Oh. A lot of Violet Halos. Violet Halo kinda useful since you can also wear that starting level 1. If you look at the backlights, a lot of them are wearing.
Yeah, Violet Halos. A lot of Violet Halos, yeah. And there's one assassin wearing a blue ribbon. And CVPs going for leveling. But yeah, they need all the members they have, basically, for both
Maybe
sides.
he got equal Jace.
Maybe he got emergency call. So instead of doing a character select, maybe you will just dabble a little bit in the fight.
He just created his character as well. Was able to reach level 99, but got equal to participate as early as now, I guess.
Yeah. And you will see a lot of different builds. Even this priest right here, it's a low budget build basically, but it can work.
Since DHR cannot reach 100%, you can basically wear anything that you want as long as you have enough resistance.
Well, you need to cap it basically.
Yeah.
You need to cap it. If you don't have it capped,
Like you're not allowed to wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're not capped yet.
You need to cap it, and after you cap it, you're allowed.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Okay, Lamp Protector on the floor. You see some Dispels getting casted, Fireballs getting casted on the side of Constance as well, Desperados on the floor. And no frontliners of Pegasus have been able to push through. The frontliners of Constance seem to be a little bit too strong for now.
Yeah. So I think they were able to answer the
Frost joke actually. Frost actually did a lot. Frost a lot of people. All right, so that might be something that they should take note of. But of course, it will affect your party mates as well.
Yeah. Or maybe doesn't have a party.
Well, if you don't have a party, if you want to survive by yourself, since you're not relying on Archbishop buffs, you just have a high priest, then yeah. And Constance is just going out, just clearing the stack here of Pegasus. But a good amount of people have already been taken out by Pegasus as well. With that single first push and that emergency call push. But yeah, there's still a significant amount of players still left alive on the side of Constance.
I think Curse and Silence has been very, let's say, underrated based on how effective they are in this current setup. So I've seen LK struggle against Curse and Silence as well. So yeah, since the stats and the weight limit is actually limited for 9970, bringing, let's say, green potions or any other abnormal status ailment consumables can basically, limit your healing items and consumables.
Well, yeah, and the stats and the resistances against certain status ailments are important. One of the reasons why we don't see a lot of dancers is because with the existence of the Orc Hero Helm, a lot of them have that Orc Hero card, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they cannot get stunned. But for those who can be stunned, it's still a -1 basically if you got one person stunned. Damage. So, might still be useful, might not be useful. But if you're gonna play with a party, your party needs to have that Orc Hero card as well for you not to get stunned. And you're gonna play as probably a semi-support. Maybe reduce the attack speed of your opponents, or give mana buffs to your champion or something for them to be able to one shot. But we haven't seen gypsies basically.
Yeah. So I'm kind of checking the possible gears of these players now. So there's a high chance that they are susceptible to frost. Because I think the Orc Hero set or the Orc Tribe set does not provide immunity towards frost. Also, the cards you're required to wear Orc Lord card if you want to maximize. No. If you have Orc Lord card, you are immune to Curse and Stone Curse and Frozen. So most probably they don't have the Orc Lord card. So that's why they are getting frosted. Or they're wearing Sara card, which is a much more powerful card actually.
Yeah, but it's somewhat of a well, some players here are kind of a glass. They have high damage output, but of course, if you hit them once, they're probably gonna go down. As Pegasus is pushing once again. We see so the frontliners of Constance just holding their ground. They don't want to push in. They have some traps here, and they have removed traps, of course, for them to be able to push in. But they are getting damaged by that Lord of Vermilion and Stormgust as well. Jupiter Thunder is getting casted here on the backlines of Constance, and some of them are getting eliminated.
Who silence and cursed? Oh my god.
Still, charge attack. One Lord Knight is pushing through. He wants to push through. He wants to go in. And with that Lord Knight actually penetrating the backlines, they are able to make Constance scatter. Some of them need to go back to kill that Lord Knight, or else their backlines will falter. And that Lord Knight can actually stop that emergency call from getting casted as well. So if they're not careful, it might happen.
But then again, Constance was able to, stop the secondary attacks coming from Pegasus. So
Mhm.
this, I think, the best time for Pegasus to at the very least attack, because the defense have been broken down.
And the champions, you see two builds of champions basically in Golden Pair Season 6. One is the mental strength build, one is the guillotine fist. Both are not that reliable compared to Sura's, of course, in Third Job War of Imperium, because they have
Yeah,
that curse circle, the gates of hell. But
a very limited use case, or should I say, very limited utility. But then
mhm,
again, mental strength can basically eat up some magic damage, especially for high wheels don't have enough, let's say, magical penetration.
mhm,
So that's going to be an added plus for that mental strength champion.
yeah,
But yes, what you mentioned, having guillotine fist and force targeting only one important target is kind of limiting
yeah,
in
and
terms of the offenses.
honestly, for a long time that I've played as a champion or as a Sura, I haven't played a mental strength build. Not once, because it's just not that reliable. Of course, except for PVE. In PvP, I feel that it's a little unreliable. Maybe it's just my type of gameplay that's not fit for a mental strength
You can basically
build.
get dispelled. You can
Yeah,
basically get dispelled, James.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not, that's what you mentioned, it's not that reliable. But then again, i- if there's, if there are more important targets for dispel, maybe you can get away with it. But then
Mhm.
again, people who can basically pinpoint the mental strength champion because he walks slow.
Yeah. Yeah, different types of build, different types of gameplay. If it's the one way you can contribute, of course, those are only your only gears. You have defensive gears, or you really play third job and you only have you play third job classes as support and you only have really defensive gears,
Hmm.
but you want to play as something else in War of Imperium Training Edition. Yeah, then go ahead. And we see a lot of different builds. Actually, we saw a Soul Destroyer Assassin Cross and a Sonic Blow Assassin Cross as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, both types as well. You have the double build in the Qatar setup. So yeah, it basically we basically have everything in this
Mm-hmm.
session. So it's not, if you compare to the previous seasons we're in, there's only like three or four very common jobs that people are going with.
Yeah.
Uh, People are getting cursed, definitely right.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard. Again, to prevent yourself from getting cursed, if you don't have resistances, you need for your stats you need intelligence, right? Intelligence
Mm.
for you to not get cursed.
I think uh, it overrides Guyak as well. So
Mm-hmm.
once you're cursed, you cannot use the maximum speed that the Guyak provides. So kinda hard to deal with, to be honest.
As Pegasus is attempting to attack once again. And I've heard that some people or some players couldn't even survive in Golden Emperium Season 6 in what 3 seconds. So it's a little bit difficult, and if you get focused a lot, yeah, it will be really difficult for you to survive, and you need to be really tanky for you to
Mhm.
be able to survive.
You really have to, chug those potions just to survive this kind of punishment coming from the defending guild.
Mm-hmm. But right now,
Oh.
Constance is defending their castle really, really well.
But the backlines have been taken down, James.
Yep, some of the backlines have been taken out, but of course, for Constance, they have a lot of frontliners. They have a lot of people there here in this corner right here. So they'll be able to defend this fine, unless of course there's a Lord Knight who will penetrate the defense's charge attack and just go in. But again, I think there is going to be a champion just waiting for that opportunity to strike.
Oh, here comes the Lord Knight, James. Is he dead?
I don't think he's here.
Maybe he just died.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird now seeing the charge attack being allowed in a War of Imperium setting. I mentioned this before, but as as an assassin enjoyer, it's hard not to compare it to Backslide being banned from this situation. But then again, I also mentioned this before that I understand that stalkers can basically utilize the skill as well, making them
Yeah, but they need to have they need to like push a lot of skill points for that. For that kind of build.
yeah. But then again, in charge attack, you can basically jump, over people. So I guess that's why they don't show themselves at that area, the first layer, so as to not allow the Lord Knights to basically jump over the defenses.
Yeah, and they prefer those traps instead.
Yeah. Kind of nice, to be honest.
So,
If that's what their plan was about, because
Yeah.
they basically give a specific path for that Lord Knight to basically jump towards the second layer of the defenses.
yeah, different kind of approach for the defenders and the attackers right now. So Constance has made their own adjustments for them to not repeat whatever happened last week. But yeah, they have prepared themselves. So they have trappers or rather snipers that are dedicated to remove trap.
Yeah, they basically avoid using magnetic earth as a defensive tool, because basically if you drop magnetic earth, you're susceptible now to long range damage, and it has been proven that they cannot survive a long range barrage coming from soul destroyers and falcon assaults. So might as well tank the magic damage and cast Numa or Glyptotami or whatever long range resistance they can use.
Yeah, and like what was mentioned a few weeks ago, pick your poison, basically.
True. Yeah, since we're in the fourth session, I think these players have already an idea on what really kills them. It's just that finding the right answer and the right balance for that kind of takes time. And it's understandable if this event kind of ends while the answer is not yet figured out, and we won't know even until the next season comes. So yeah, we'll see more items, more cards introduced in the server, and it's going to create another set of problems for the players to figure out. And whoever figures it out first, I guess, will have the advantage. But for now, it seems like Constance has the advantage, especially in this session.
Yeah, and we have a question here: why Transcendent only? Because this event is Transcendent only, basically. Yeah, so Golden Emperium 6, Golden Emperium Season 6 is on War of Imperium Training Edition or War of Imperium TE. It's only Transcendent only.
The
So,
Transcendent and the expanded
some
classes.
expanded, yeah, some expanded.
Basically 99 and below.
And right now, Constance has a very solid defense, but there is a Lord Knight using that charge attack. Just going in, just penetrating the backlines here.
Oh,
But I think he got eliminated as that Soul Destroyer has hit.
Yeah. I basically talked to several people regarding the Soul Destroyer scene cross or assassin cross.
People have been asking questions regarding on how to, let's say, utilize it more. People have been trying to optimize that build since day one of TE. So I've seen ridiculous builds and ridiculous damage outputs, and they plan to use it here in this event. So I guess that Assassin Cross is that person. So yeah. So basically, taking down Lord Knights won't be an issue this time around.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the damage dealt, but although it's against a training dummy, then again, it's still like 100 million damage. So even if you reduce it to like 90% of it, it's still
Oh, it's still a lot.
Millions.
It's still a lot. Uh-huh.
still in the millions. Yeah.
And just to let you know, guys, you wouldn't see this kind of stacking of characters in a single area in a third job battle or a third job or Imperium. Because there are a lot of skills that
Yeah.
can
Eliminate them at the same time.
Yep.
I think Comet will definitely cause trouble for third class War of Imperium, if that's the case.
Yeah, not just Comet. I think also of course, Curse Circles coming from Suras will be a problem. And yeah, Lord Knights, or rather Rune Knights, Ignition Break.
Knights. Yeah. Because in the past, only Rune Knights and Suras were able to deal damage due to 100% demi-human resistance. But this time around, since the cap has been limited to 90%, I think the magic classes, especially the warlocks, will enjoy it.
No,
Since
actually,
the range-
not just now. Basically, last time we had the necklace, the Aura Blade necklace.
Yeah, true.
So some classes have seen the light of day.
Yeah, but the magic
Basically.
classes have been liberated actually.
So we don't see a lot of magic classes, but yeah, because of the resistance cap, you will probably see some warlocks using those comets and probably some diamond dust and psychic waves a lot this time around. If you check out a third job for Imperium.
Yeah, that's another story, no? So in the past, it's hard to kill people. This time around, it's a lot, easier to take people down. But that's been the cycle of a War of Imperium. Every time there's some sort of changes, so it basically cycles from everyone one shots one another. Then at some point, nobody can deal damage, and the cycle finds itself a certain balance, especially with the kinds of players and characters and equipment, of
Yeah.
course.
And right now, RKM.King, we don't see a lot of players from Constance who are roaming outside. So they're all here in the
Yeah.
amp room since we only have like 6 minutes remaining in our current War of Imperium session.
Yeah, we've seen that. I think day number 3 or day number 2 that they've been punished for moving around nonchalantly. So I think they will they will push out once they are kind of secured with their defenses inside, and they were doing it with numbers as well. So they stopped loitering around one by one. So this time, if they are going to push outwards or they're going to push towards the entrance, they will push with numbers. Otherwise, Pegasus can take advantage of it. That's what we've seen in one of the previous sessions that we've had for Golden Emperium Season 6.
Yeah, and right now, Constance is just holding their spot and not allowing anyone to attack them just easily. As you can see, there is one Lord Knight. The same Lord Knight, of course, Fireball Lock will lock him down. But of course, charge attacks. But yeah, that Lord Knight got eliminated.
Yeah. A lot of soul destroyers has been thrown this way, so kind of hard to survive that, especially if you're alone. Because previously he has that ninja that accompanies him as well.
Guilty Fist, yep.
Oh. FAS. Yeah, so people are still using FAS. So it's
And,
just the
yeah, it's not
Falcon
really
as well.
it's not really looking good for Pegasus right now. Constance has a huge amount of people just defending the castle, and of course ankle snares will be trouble as well. They haven't utilized ankle snares in day 1 and day 2. So they finally utilized ankle snares starting day 3, and it became an adjustment that is necessary for Constance.
And they basically changed the balance of this defense as well. So the Rangers are now at the right side, I think, as compared to their previous setup wherein they're at the left side. So this time around, I think it's the professors and the CNXS position at the left. So those classes can basically either survive or move in and out or cast cloaking just to stay away from the long range damage dealers. So kind of nice adjustment. Because the Rangers have been, punished by that fireball and the long range damage
Yeah, and,
coming from Pegasus.
Pegasus is going to try and attack once again. They have 3 minutes and a few seconds remaining to be successful in this attack. If they want to take over this castle.
A lot of long range damage dealers on
So,
the right side of the map.
Yeah, Soul Destroyers, Focus Arrow Strikes. You see a lot of them. So
I think someone was able to pass through.
yeah, I think so. What Pegasus probably needs is to have like one of their wizards just be able to go through here and cast something on the long range damage dealers of Constance.
I bet it's getting harder to reach that portion of the map.
Oh, there is a Lord Knight, a Bowling Bash. Just attacking. And he is still alive. And it's just this Lord Knight is just distracting everyone. And made the defenses scatter. Made the defenses of Constance scatter. They have a little over a minute remaining before this War of Imperium session ends. And both Constance and Pegasus are quickly going back in to support the Lord Knights who are attacking the Emperor.
It is getting close, James. If Pegasus can find some support for that Lord Knight, but then again, I don't think they can bypass the defenses of Constance outside.
Yeah, and that Lord Knight has went down. I think they probably need some. If they manage to take over the Emperor, basically they need to like cast something in the entrance, just so that they cannot get pushed, or they need to have an ankle stairs behind them just to delay the attacks coming from the defending squad. But Constance has been doing really well. They have defended, not perfectly, but they have defended it really well, the castle really well. And they used another emergency call, of course, to gather all of their members in. And yeah, I cannot say it was a perfect defense since their defenses got penetrated by a Lord Knight.
True.
But
then again, not
it's
enough.
Yeah, they did a good job into defending, not allowing that Lord Knight to free roam and attack their backlines or their damage dealers.
True. So that's been the story of this season 6, no? So Pegasus has been finding that small window, but wasn't able to maximize or take advantage of it, since their only surviving characters just, let's say, a Lord Knight or sometimes a ninja, or at the very least two Lord Knights, but those forces are not enough to push back the forces of Constance.
Yeah, I think it's still difficult. It's difficult for the attacking side, and the defending side has an easier time. Basically due to how Wharf Imperium one castles work.
True, true.
And yeah, you need a lot of manpower for the attacking side. You need a lot more than the defenders if you want to penetrate the defenses really quickly. But yeah, both teams did great.
Mhm.
They've adjusted based on whatever circumstances are thrown to them. Earlier, the Lord Knight wasn't able to push through on the defenses of Constance, but if he was able to push through that earlier, they could have gotten the opportunity to work around it. But yeah, it's a
True,
good
true.
game, well played for both alliances, and Constance has been dominating, and now they are going for that final defense next week, and the heist mechanic is up. RKM.
Yeah, everyone can basically challenge Constance. So that's basically the rule. So it doesn't matter if it's Pegasus, if it's Tikbalang, or whichever guild can take over this castle at the end of the session. So whoever has the ownership of the castle will take home the highest rewards. So it doesn't matter if they worked hard for the past, let's say, 4 sessions. So as long as they can take over the castle at the end of the session, they will be, rewarded with the highest rewards. So there's that kind of wrinkle. So it's possible that people will join uh, the event just for, just to deny the rewards. So there's that kind of scenario as well. So let's see.
Let's see next week. And the next Golden Emperium Season 6 live stream, it's going to be the last live stream of Golden Emperium
Yeah,
Season 6.
regardless of the result, yeah.
It will be next week, March 9 at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT plus 8. It's going to be the last Golden Emperium Season 6 live stream. And yeah, will Constance be able to defend the castle and win the Golden Emperium rewards, or will Pegasus, Tikbalangs, or any other guild secure and conquer the castle at the end of the session to win the highest reward and deny Constance? And we'll see. We'll just see next week. But yeah, good fights between these two teams. Not a lot of stragglers, basically. Not a lot of roamers this time around compared to the previous weeks. But yeah, those are the necessary adjustments, I think, for Constance.
Yeah, a lot cleaner in terms of the defense. Well, basically, they learned their lesson, I guess. Or they basically, the higher ups became, let's say, stricter in terms of the positioning of their members, because it kind of almost cost them the game last time. But then again, yeah, nice adjustments.
That's it. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And this has been Golden Emperium Season 6, Day 4. We are your casters. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
And we'll catch you guys again next week, March 9, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Bye, guys.